I used to judge this church. I used to think religion was for other people, not for me. I judged it. I rolled my eyes at missionaries. I thought Christians were either hypocrites or hopeless. And if you would have told me that I would have joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I would have laughed hard. But what I didn't realize is that God was preparing me for something I never expected. And it all started with one moment I'll never forget. Before I joined the church, I had visited hundreds of churches across the country. Big ones, little ones, loud, traditional, progressive, everything. I was searching for something. I didn't know what. I just knew I was missing something deep. And behind my smile was pain. I had lost my younger brother, and while I didn't realize it at the time, I was angry. Angry at the world, angry at myself, and deep down, angry at God. I thought I had to fix myself before God would want anything to do with me, but that's not how He works. Then one day, a missionary invited me. I wasn't looking for religion. I certainly wasn't looking for Mormons, but they invited me to learn, and for some reason, I said yes. Till this day, I don't fully know why I said yes. Maybe it was my brother whispering from the other side of the veil. Maybe it was the Spirit softening my heart. Maybe it was just myself being tired, pretending that I didn't need something more. But that yes changed everything. What I learned about truth. Here's what I discovered. I didn't join the church because I wanted a religion. I joined because I found the truth. And it wasn't about rules. It wasn't about labels. It was about Jesus Christ. It was about finding a God who didn't just want me to be better. He wanted me to be healed. A Savior who knew my story, my struggles, my grief, and still said, "Come unto me." I learned about temples, about eternal families, and that hit me so deeply. When I learned that I could be sealed to my brother forever, that was the first time I cried in front of the missionaries. They didn't judge me. They didn't try to fix me. They just let me feel the Spirit, and I'll never forget that. The peace I found. You want to know what surprised me the most? I thought I would lose friends. Instead, I found brothers and sisters. I thought I'd feel judged. Instead, I felt seen, loved, and forgiven. I thought I'd never belong in a place like this, but the temple became my refuge, and the Book of Mormon became my peace. One verse was Mosiah 18:9. To mourn with those that mourn, and comfort those who stand in need of comfort. I had never seen a church actually live that until actually this one. And now I want to talk to you. If you're watching this and you ever felt like church isn't for people like you, or if you felt like your past is too messy, or your faith is too shaky, you are exactly who God is looking for. He doesn't need you to be perfect. He just needs your heart. I didn't join this church to please anyone, not the missionaries, not my family, not even myself. I joined because I found peace, because I found truth, and most importantly, because I found Jesus Christ. I testify to anyone watching that the gospel is real, peace is possible, and you, yes, you, are worth it. If any part of this spoke to you, drop a me too in the comments, because I believe we're never alone on this journey. And if this touched your heart, I'd be honored if you subscribed. There's more to share, and I want you to be a part of it. I have to say it's not easy, but what this reminds me of is what is. Are we supposed to have a smooth and simple path, or are we supposed to say, gosh, God must really love me because He gives me faith challenges to make my faith even stronger and to hold on and endure until the end. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. It was tough recording this because the mosquitoes are out in full bloom, and I'm feeling like tomorrow I'm going to wake up with welts everywhere, but that's okay because you know what? It's like 1 Nephi 3:7. I am going and doing, and I'm not going to let anything stop me or bring me down from getting this content to those who need it. A lot of reasons why I do this is not necessarily for myself, but it's for others, and it's to flood social media with the gospel of our Savior Jesus Christ, and also to let others know that they too can endure to the end. If I can hold on, you can hold on. But it's more than that. It's about developing a testimony in our Savior Jesus Christ, not man, because man's not perfect. The only one that is him, and he thinks the world of you.